Welcome back for more Lockheed F-117 Stealth Fighter 2, and just a little debrief from last time. We went out, we successfully landed back at the aircraft carrier. If you track the altitude, when you land on the deck of an aircraft carrier, it says 125, so you're still 125 feet, I think it is, above sea level. And we can see as we came in and stopped, our altitude stayed at 125, so we must still have been on the deck of the aircraft carrier, and it must have just been us landing with literally no space to spare on it, really. So it was quite lucky we managed to actually stop in time. What I want to try and do this time is I'm going to pop the opponent quality up to veteran, so no one shot at us last time. I want to see what happens if we pop this up to veteran. I think what we'll do is we'll stay on Cuba. I might even try again landing at USS America, and we'll try and hit those arrestor cables this time, so you can see the effect of doing that. Be at Cuba, strike missions, easy landings, but veteran opponent quality. So we'll grab our mission. Destroy SA missile tank farm and then land back at Key West. What we'll do, we'll decline that mission and we'll see if we can get another one. USS America, SAM radar, tank farm. USS America, perfect. Right, okay. Right, I want to just go in there with a bunch of Mavericks, and so for our air-to-ground capability, we've got 6 missiles, so we can use that against missile boats and the targets and SAM sites, and then 4 sidewinders just against any enemy aircraft that we face as well. So we'll try and do a nice quick mission here, and hopefully, yeah, we'll see what happens in terms of the difficulty. Right, Alt V to go sounds 1, so we don't want to hear the aircraft noise. Shift plus to do the thrust. 0 to release the brake. And then we pull off once we've got our speed, and then we bring the gears in as soon as we're airborne. A little bit of a stall there. Alright, so destroy enemy SAM radar at Novitas, destroy the enemy tank farm at Camagüey, and then return to USS America. That's fine. So yeah, if we were to sort of take damage on this flight, I would be a little bit worried about landing. There was I think it was video 2, wasn't it, where we'd taken a couple of hits, and it seemed to have made landing impossible. So at that point, what I would do, I think, would be to get back into friendly territory and then eject, which is Shift F10. Just check where our waypoints are with F7. Yep, so we're roughly heading in the right direction. I'll accelerate time for now. Shift, which is Shift Z. So you can see it makes everything just a little bit quicker. It means we'll get there quicker. Enemy aircraft on the horizon, heading south to north by the looks of it. We'll keep an eye on that. Shift, so it's F3 to go to this tactical map, and X to zoom out, so we can see that on the horizon there. We'll be flying across us. We might see if we can take this out, as well as that missile boat as well. These enemies should be a bit less forgiving than our previous missions, given now that they're on veteran rather than whatever they were set to before. We'll shift to F2, right, a flogger. 50 kilometers out. We're slowly gaining on it. It's turned away now. It's flying away from us, so it means we won't be able to gain on it quite so quickly, if at all. Looks to be banking all the way around. Yeah, it's coming back towards us now. Okay, I think we might have been a bit detected, because you can see our radar signature's gone higher, but it's heading towards us now. You can see that little red box on the map. It flashed up. That's the essentially the missile boat is able to track us and may well pop a shot off us. Open the bay with aims, fire, and close the bay. Right, we're kind of almost heading past that missile boat, so I'm going to not worry about it for now. Reached our first waypoint. Just go to F3, just make sure we're heading in the right direction. Head this way a little bit. Try and get nice and flat. Get this radar signature down so we don't get detected so easily. Alright, we'll head towards Camagüey. That's where we want to be. Switch to our tactical map. Yeah, we can see a SAM site there in the distance. We'll switch to ground targets with F2, wasn't it? SAM radar detected. We'll switch to Mavericks, and we'll be prepared when we come within distance to have a shot at that. Shift accelerate, just speed up time a little bit. Then we'll do Shift X when we get a little bit closer. And then when we're within 30 kilometers, then we can then shoot at the SAM radar. There we go, Shift X. Slows it back down again. Got the Mavericks selected. Oh, we're actually seem to be heading into more daylight. You can see the displays change to green. I think that happens automatically when you get in towards daytime. See if we can find a new target with B. Tank farm is up here. I think N finds kind of any target, including towns, and then B is choosing more key targets and things such as SAM sites. Whereas if you press N, I think it just chooses the nearest next target, which includes things like towns, which we're not interested in shooting at. Right, we've got aircraft to our right just to watch out for heading our way. Notified another MiG-29 taking off, just to be wary of. Open the bay, fire, close that. Right, we're going to switch to looking for air targets because this aircraft are a bit close. We're going to look to the right with the less than button. We'll switch to our sidewinders with spacebar. I'm going to get nice and flat as quickly as possible so we don't get detected. Very high up, but we're nearly within 20 kilometers.
Target hit.
Open the bay, fire, close the bay, fire and forget, so we should be able to let that do its thing. F3, we're not too far from the primary target, but we'll focus on these enemy aircraft for now. Get nice and flat again. We'll switch to ground targets with F2. SAM radar, the primary target. Switch to our Mavericks, that's within range. Fire that off. See what time of day it is. 6:52 in the morning, so yeah, it will be starting to get brighter. So we've still got one Sidewinder and 3 Mavericks.
Primary target hit.
We're not going to overstay our welcome. We've done what we came out to do. Trying to see if there's anything else useful we might be able to take out with our remaining Mavericks. You can't take out air bases with Mavericks. It'd be harsh to try and take out a town. I'm not going to do that. Right, we've got loads of aircraft coming our way. We've still got 1 Sidewinder. We've got gunfire as well we can use. It's not obviously as ideal. I'm always too tempted to take them out. You know, we could keep on flying and not make any more enemies here, but we've got the munitions, so I want to use them. That's fun. We'll see if we can take out these other one with gunfire. So 29 kilometers out, we've got a flogger heading straight towards us. We'll see if we can zap it out of the sky with gunfire. You have to wait until it stops being a dot and starts being a there we go, destroyed that. We'll get the next one. You have to wait till it stops being a white dot, starts being an actual shape of an aircraft, and that's when it's kind of within range of gunfire. You just have to line up the crosshairs. Oof. Oh, the buttons have stuck. God, it does tend to do that a little bit. Sometimes the buttons just get a little bit stuck. Right, we're in a little dogfight here. Sayonara, sucker. And then there's another one coming. But they're not too best pleased with us. Right, again, this one should be fairly easy because it's flying straight at us, so it's not. We don't have to do any sort of banking for it. We are being tracked, but if we take it out, then we should be okay. We're taking that one out as well. Brilliant. Right. Check our waypoint with F7. Yeah, we want to be heading straight back to Key West. Not Key West, sorry, USS America. We've still got a Maverick, so if we spot a missile boat on the way, which there is one, let's go for that then on the way. I don't want it shooting at us, so hopefully we get to it before it shoots at us. And I'm confident we've got enough fuel and all sorts, all that sort of stuff. So let's head towards this missile boat. See it pops up there on the top display. And then we'll head back to USS America, the aircraft carrier. Switch to ground targets with F2. Look ahead with /. Once we get within 30 kilometers, we can fire. For now, we'll shift accelerate. Shift Z to accelerate, sorry. It's found a tanker. I'm not interested in a tanker. B. Right. Yeah, we're being tracked at the moment. We need to get this height down. It's probably going to shoot at us soon. So this is why we want to take it out. Their missiles will have a longer range than us, so they will be able to shoot at us before we can shoot at them. You can see two missiles on the map in yellow. They are coming towards us. I'm not too worried. They don't seem to be heading straight for us, actually. I think they do seem to be turning our way slightly. I'm going to set off a flare and a decoy. Oh, no. A decoy. Decoy was 5. I pressed 6, which opens the gears instead. I've still got the bay open. How not to do it. Right. So sorry, yeah, it was trying to remind myself. 1 to drop a flare, 2 to drop a chaff, 5 to drop a decoy. They all kind of do the same thing. They're all to confuse enemy missiles. You can see on the map you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 missiles being fired at us. When they get near to us, we'll be able to fire off a decoy. Will be the probably most effective thing. There, you've only got 3 of those in your pocket. Those are probably the most effective things. When you're able to tell when they're getting close, because you can see the missiles there coming straight for us. We might need to be a little bit. I'm going to fire off a decoy and traps and flares, and they should be able to confuse those enemy missiles into following those instead, and you can see their missiles flying straight past. USS America, 99 kilometers out. Still 2 Mavericks. There's another missile boat. I'm going to go for it, just for more points. Although there are more jets coming after us. We'd have to take them all out with gunfire. I might be biting off more than I can chew here, but I just want more points, and it's more fun, isn't it? still got plenty of fuel as well, so I'm not too worried about that. I guess it's the fact we're going to try and take all these guys out with gunfire. It's probably the most worrying aspect of what I'm trying to do here, but we'll give it a go anyway. They're heading straight for us. They're asking for it, basically. That missile boat's going to want to shoot us soon, surely. Right, they'll soon be within range for gunfire. That's two. I think they're firing gunfire at us. Look that way. Right, that's three. The buttons do tend to not, like being multiple buttons pressed at the same time. So this makes dogfighting a little bit tricky. Oh, I thought that was dead cert there. Oh, come on. Where's this guy? 2 kilometers. He's right next to us. We're bringing a lot more attention our way as well. This fight's gone on way longer than I would have wanted it to. We're super high as well. Right, is that it? There. Right, up here. Oh, finally. Goodness me. Right, we're going to look for this ground target, which is the missile boat. Got more trouble coming our way. We're at 13,000 feet. We've got 2 more planes coming. We're at 265 fuel. I think we're still fine for fuel. Another decoy with that missile coming there. Right, fire that off. We'll find the other target here. I can't let these guys get away with it. If they're going to come out for me, I need to take them out. So I've got a hit on that one. I've got a hit on the last plane. I don't think I've taken it out actually, but I've got a hit on it. I didn't destroy it. I'm actually running quite low on gunfire now as well. Got another missile on its way to me. Do another couple of flares and shafts. Right. I got a hit on this one before. I've got 81 gunfire left. Do a couple more flares and shafts just to be on the safe side. Destroy the gunfire. There we go. That's what we wanted. Right. Right, now we need to get back. But I've still got a decent amount of fuel. We'll go look for ground targets. I want to start finding USS America now. Another missile on its way to us. Let's do our last decoy. And that should confuse the missile sufficiently. 162 fuel. I definitely took way longer dogfighting that one of those planes than I really wanted to. Right, 100 kilometers out, 150 fuel left. This should be okay as long as we hit. But yeah, we can't afford to miss it. That's for sure. So if we end up missing this, then we're going to have to maybe think about ejecting. Right, I want to get nice and straight. I don't want to have to do any last minute, banking, which is what we did last time. I did not go straight enough towards. No, I don't want to find that tanker. I did not go straight on enough with the USS America. I want to get right straight on with it. No banking, just coming in, nice and steady. We'll drop the thrust down a little bit. Hopefully a nice smooth landing. And if we land here and successfully, it would have been quite a good flight because I think we've taken out quite a lot of stuff. Right, we're nice and straight. 37 kilometers out. We'll start dropping the thrust down a little bit. Down to say 70. Yep, still got a decent amount of fuel. I want to really hit. What I didn't do last time was hit those arrestor cables. And I don't want to come in at such a steep angle. I want to come in quite nice and flat and then just dip down at the last minute, really. We've still got quite a lot of thrust, quite a lot of speed. We need the speed to drop down. Right, I've got the gears open with 6, 10 kilometers out. We'll engage the flaps. And we'll drop the thrust down to 0. Shift minus, we'll put that down to 0.
Good landing.
Perfect. Look at that. See, we hit the arrestor cables, slowed straight down to 0. That was absolute textbook. Right, look at that. Second Lieutenant Ben Norton, the 4th, landed safely. The performance rating was 589. That's way higher than anything we've done before. An impressive display of dogfighting skills. 13 enemy aircraft shot down. 5 ground installations. 13. They just kept coming. So it's quite good. I don't know if that's the difference between regular opponents and veteran, is that they send more stuff out to get you, effectively. They didn't seem any more effective at actually shooting me. So that was more fun, I think. Did that flogger. Took down the SAM radar. The secondary target we took out. Everything with Mavericks, ground related. So yeah, we used all of our sidewinders. Took out that SAM radar. And then it was a bunch of just shooting down a bunch of planes that they'd scrambled to come and get us. We took out the missile boat. And then this is where we had lots of fun. Flogger shot down, Fresco, fish bed, Maverick to destroy missile boat. We've gone way off target there in terms of, but got the job done and scored really well from it. There's the promotion. Distinguished flying cross. Perfect. Right, that's great. But yeah, well, that was very successful actually. What we wanted to do there was pop the difficulty rating up to veteran and have a really good landing back at the aircraft carrier. So what we did was we dropped the thrust right down to around 50. We wanted to still make sure that we weren't going to stall or anything, but like come in at just a really nice speed, open the flaps, make sure the gears are open, and then as soon as you land, the arrestor cables just took our speed straight down to 0, which you have seen. And yeah, lots of gunfire. Lots of targets taken out. Well, definitely our best mission yet. So yeah, thanks for joining, and catch us to the next one. That's probably Cuba done, I reckon. So I'm probably going to try and move on to a different location, and we'll keep the higher difficulty as well, and maybe even go on to the next level on that at some point soon. Hopefully start taking out new targets as well. There'll be other stuff like sometimes you have to do like like spy missions in terms of like landing and dropping off packages, and also like camera missions as well with photographing enemy installations. So we'll see how that goes. All right, cheers. Catch you next time.